Welcome to the Mind Body Healing Channel audiobook series brought to you by New Bellum Research. This audio episode is the new Placebo Handbook. Chapter 5. What is a placebo treatment? A common misunderstanding about placebo treatments is they are fake pills designed to trick patients into believing they are receiving a real treatment. Nothing could be further from the truth. As we discussed in the previous chapters, placebo treatments are effective even when a patient knows the pill they are taking has no drug component. These treatments are called open-label placebos. Both the doctor and the patient know the prescription is placebo. They work regardless. Deception is not the key to generating a placebo response. Every pharmaceutical company knows that without a natural placebo response, many drugs are less effective. That's why most drugs approved for use by humans must complete an investigation to measure the new drug's placebo response through double-blind placebo-controlled trials. Drug companies give their products intriguing clinical names that stir your imagination and illustrate the purpose and function of the drug. They do this to amplify your placebo response to the drug each time you take it. Modern placebo pills take an open-label approach by informing the patient in advance that the treatment they are using contains no medicine and has no side effects. Organic rice hull, an inactive supplement filler, is commonly listed as the only ingredient in a clinical placebo pill. Knowing a treatment is specifically targeting your brain's placebo response instead of meddling with your internal chemistry can be empowering. Open-label placebo pills become complete treatments when they are paired with recommendations for use that go beyond simply swallowing a pill. This approach is known as a placebo treatment, as opposed to a placebo pill. This is an important point. Placebo treatments are not the same as taking a placebo pill. Your brain's placebo response can be triggered by a variety of events. Taking a pill is only one of those events. Layering on additional triggers as part of a recommended treatment can contribute to an increase in your placebo response. A placebo treatment should include positive assumptions, for example, assuming your physician has your best interest in mind. Positive assumptions are not the same as the placebo effect. But if you don't practice positive thinking, you are in danger of creating a nocebo, which is capable of harming your health, as we discussed earlier in this book. Without the positive assumption at the beginning of treatment, a placebo pill can become a nocebo pill. As noted in earlier chapters, nocebos are so powerful that they should be avoided during any treatment, whether that treatment is a placebo or pharmaceutical. It is not necessary to believe a placebo treatment will cure you when you begin treatment. Interviews with patients who responded to open-label placebo treatments often record that they were not convinced the treatment would help when they began treatment, but their curiosity and hope was enough to stay with the treatment until completion. The experience of hope is a crucial component of any successful placebo or medical treatment. Without hope that your condition can improve, any treatment begins with a significant disadvantage. There is a story about a cowboy in the Old West who noticed a horseshoe hanging above his blacksmith's barn door. He asked the blacksmith about the purpose of the horseshoe. "That is my lucky horseshoe. I hang it to bring me good luck," the blacksmith explained. "I don't believe in that stuff," the cowboy replied. "That's what's so great about a lucky horseshoe. You don't have to believe in it. You just have to hang it over your door," the blacksmith explained. A few days later, the cowboy nailed a horseshoe over his front door. His wife commented, "I thought you don't believe in such things." "I don't believe in it," he said to his wife, "but the blacksmith told me it works even if you don't believe in it." The message in the story is that hope is a powerful motivator of human consciousness and behavior. Belief can be vague, but hope is always forward-looking, and as far as the human brain is concerned, hopes do come true. Hope is the beginning of a survival strategy. Scientific proof is not required to have hope. But a positive attitude, natural curiosity, and some evidence of past success can fuel hope and increase your brain's placebo response. Anticipating a successful medical treatment based on the social reinforcement of other people, as well as reassurance from a professional, greatly contributes to a treatment's success. Such recommendations are often accepted by the brain in the same way a scientist accepts known facts. Because doctors and nurses have more experience with medical treatments than laypeople, our brains assume, often correctly, that they have better information than we do. Anticipation, hope, positive thinking, and assurance from others can all set the stage for a successful placebo response. But the most important factor that motivates people to begin a placebo treatment is the presence of a symptom or condition they are interested in treating. You might want to investigate a headache that recurs without apparent cause. Or you might suffer from chronic pain in your muscles or joints, and your physician has informed you that your pain has no specific cause. Insomnia is an especially motivating condition to self-treat because sleep requires relaxation, and thinking about not being able to sleep does not help a person relax. Insomnia requires a strategy beyond trying hard to fall to sleep. There is even more you can do to boost your placebo response. One of the oldest methods of seeking a future state or situation is the use of ritual. Rituals are used across the entire spectrum of human experience, and nowhere are they more effective than in placebo treatment. The following is a partial list of placebo response contributors that can be combined with rituals to create a successful placebo treatment. Affirmations, trust in the doctor, desire to feel better, guided nutrition, nocebo avoidance, previous recoveries, unorthodox treatments, treatment protocols, anticipation of recovery, curiosity and attention, educational sessions, healing suggestions, placebo medication, progress tracking, treatment check-ins, treatment reminders, branded pills, crossover treatments, guided exercise, mindfulness training, positive outlook, symptom tracking, treatment journals, clinical settings, prescription compliance, pre-treatment assessments, and previous placebo experience. Imagine for a moment that a physician gives you a pill with the prescription that you take one pill with water before each meal. Over a 30-day period, you might repeat this ritual 3 times a day, which would be equal to 90 healing rituals per month. Let's say she also asked you to avoid alcoholic beverages, but encourages 3 additional glasses of water each day. And add to that treatment a ritual that requires you to record your symptoms each week. It's very likely you will invest time thinking about your treatment within the framework of her treatment guidelines. Each time you think about your ritual, you may experience feelings of hope, anticipation, positive attitude, and even feelings of accomplishment as you adhere to the treatment. Recording your progress may remind you that you are on a journey to wellness. Because part of your physician's prescription includes avoiding alcohol and drinking more water, you will likely think about alcohol and water several times a day, but in the context of your treatment, you likely remind yourself that avoiding alcohol may improve your healing. Combining these mindful events each day with the physical treatment of a pill before each meal periodically reinforces the treatment each day. The more you adhere to the prescribed treatment ritual, the more encouraged you may become about your eventual success. All of this amounts to what researchers call conditioning. In the same way Russian physiologist Ivan Pavlov famously conditioned dogs to salivate when they heard a bell, your healthcare rituals improve your brain's ability to make physical changes to your mind and body. Taking a placebo can be your bell, and healing can be your brain's response. Placebo treatments are always multifaceted. Instructions given to patients at the beginning of the treatment are designed to correspond with the most effective known placebo behaviors to treat a specific symptom. A placebo against insomnia might require the pill to be taken just minutes before bedtime. An appetite-suppressing placebo would likely prescribe the pill before eating, or as an alternative to eating or snacking. A painkiller placebo may encourage you to take a pill whenever you notice uncomfortable pain. All of these considerations go into what is known in the medical community as a protocol. A protocol is a complete set of instructions on whom to prescribe, when to prescribe, how to proceed during treatment, and how to evaluate treatment. Placebo protocols are multifaceted, and their effectiveness has steadily improved since formal clinical trials first required placebo protocols in the early 1960s. Today, as researchers continue to observe that the placebo response in the general population is growing stronger, placebo protocols have steadily improved in their effectiveness. In the same way placebo responses have increased over the past 50 years, study after study has shown that individual patients tend to experience an improved placebo response over time. That means individual placebo treatments can be more effective after a period of conditioning. And patients with placebo treatment experience can gain an even stronger placebo response when they put the next new treatment to work. For many physicians and researchers, placebo treatment data gathered over the past 10 years points in a clear direction. Placebos are helpful in many situations, they have no side effects, and as more people become aware of this new treatment modality, more patients will likely respond favorably when placebos are prescribed to treat symptoms known to respond to placebo treatments.